Dr. Syed Moustafa Al-Qazwini is the founder and director of the Islamic Center of Orange County and president of the Shia Muslim Council of Southern California, and he's a graduate of the Islamic Seminary of Qom and holds a PhD in Islamic Studies from the UK. So with a loud salawat, please welcome Imam Al-Qazwini.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And may the peace and the blessings of God be upon all of His messengers and His apostles, His prophets, upon you, upon people who are standing outside and chanting, and we can hear them from time to time. Because this is truly Muslims for peace, and we should not forget, under any circumstances, that we are here in this country, in this society, in this part of the world, to establish peace and harmony. And one of the ways of establishing peace is to give yourself a chance to listen to others. Even if those are your opponents, even if those do not agree with you, even if those who cannot tolerate you, you must give yourself a chance to listen to them, to receive them, and sometimes to reach out to them and to tell them there is no fundamental problem between you and us.
There is a verse in the Quran, in chapter number 9, which speaks about how should we deal with others who disagree with us. Not only disagree with us, but they fight against us. They do not tolerate us. How should we receive them? How should we interact with them? God says to His prophet in chapter number 9, وَإِنْ أَحَدٌ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ اسْتَجَارَكَ فَأَجِرْهُ حَتَّى يَسْمَعَ كَلَامَ اللَّهِ ثُمَّ أَبْلِغْهُ مَأْمَنَهُ. If one of your opponents, O Muhammad, if one day one of your opponents, one of the polytheists, one of the idolaters, who does not believe in you, and who might hate you, and he's contemplating on waging war against you. If one day he comes to you seeking safe haven, stajarak, he says, I want your protection. Yes, I disagree with you, I'm your opponent, but now, under these circumstances, under these conditions, I'm seeking your help. I'm seeking your protection. فَأَجِرْهُ. God says, give him safe haven. Give him refuge. Provide him with a protection. Though he's your enemy. But still, because you are sent to mankind as nothing but mercy and love and compassion. وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين. When these situations come up, always remember your origin. Remember your faith. Remember your book. Remember your doctrine. Remember your Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We are here to reach out to mankind. We are here to embrace all the people, even those who are not ready to understand us. We are ready to understand them. we are ready to reach out to them. We are ready to negotiate and speak to them, because our religion revolves around mercy and compassion and justice. What is written here on the podium is Muslims for peace. You know, our ultimate goal has to be Americans for peace, mankind for peace, not just Muslims for peace. We should extend peace to the entire world. And this journey is not easy. This journey is very tumultuous. This journey is very painful. This journey is very difficult. But God always promises us, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا, those who work sincerely with dedication for our cause, لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ, we will definitely guide them into their final, and ultimate goal in this life. لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. My friends, my sisters, my brothers, the Muslim friends, the non-Muslim friends, I was touched and inspired by moving and inspiring presentations and poetry by Kashmir, by Craig, by others. I arrived a few hours ago from the warm and sunny California. Today we have a big event in Los Angeles. That event catches the attention of billions of people. They follow that event live. But for me, this event is more important than the Oscar. This is more inspiring. Here is not about fiction or movies. Here is about real life, real business. So it touches my conscience and it touches my heart. So thanks to the organizers, thanks to the participants, thanks to those who worked very, very hard during the last 14 years to bring about awareness about Islam, and awareness about America, and awareness about the migrants, and awareness about the refugees. Now that I'm speaking to you right now, on this particular hour and day, there are thousands of people being displaced from their communities and their homes and their neighborhoods. One of these countries is Syria. We have to speak about that. We have to speak about this crisis, this disaster, this tragedy that is taking place in this country for the last 8 or 9 years. They are human beings. And our religion says you have to defend all. Don't look at their ethnicity. Don't ask them about their religion. Prophet Muhammad gave 3 sentences to his daughter Fatima. Kashmir mentioned Fatima earlier. One of the 4 top universal ladies. One of these sentences says, من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فلا يؤذي جاره. Whoever believes in God and hereafter should not harass or annoy or hurt his neighbor. His neighbor means all people. When I am ready to take care of my neighbor and respect my neighbor, even though my neighbor does not share with me my faith or my religion or my color or my language, then I would be able to tolerate all people around me. This is one of the fundamentals of our religion. We respect all. We defend all. We protect all. We don't ask people about their religion or religious affiliations. This is how we grow. This is how we grow bigger and more compassionate. Dr. Musa Jafari mentioned a few minutes ago a very popular and very important saying of Imam Ali alayhi salam, "An-nasu sinfan," in one of his important declarations when he dispatched a governor to rule over a city called Basra. At that time in Basra, there were Jews, Christians, atheists, agnostics, Muslims, Shias, Sunnis, black, white. He said to him, listen, you are going to be a ruler in a very important city, cosmopolitan city. Not all peoples are Muslims there. There are Muslims and non-Muslims. There are believers and non-believers. But you are a leader. You are a president. You are a governor. You have to treat all these people equally. Don't look at their religion. Don't look at their financial status. Don't look at their race. Look at them. Look at each and every one of them as a human being who is being created by God. And God is universal. And God belongs to all. And we belong to God. فَإِنَّ النَّاسَ صِنْفَانِ. This mankind, this civilization, the people of earth fall into two categories, only two categories. إِمَّا أَخٌ لَكَ فِي الدِّينِ. Either your brethren in faith, or your equal in, or your counterpart in a creation, in humanity. Treat them well. This is why we must welcome the refugees and open our hearts and our doors and our countries and our homes for them. Because they will bring much goodness with them. This country, my friends, 250 years ago, this country was empty. There were no people in this country. Who filled this country today that we are 330 million people? Who? Immigrants. Mostly immigrants. Immigrants who fled, like Craig's ancestors from Ireland, from Italy, from Germany, from England, from Eastern Europe, who fled religious persecution. The pilgrims came to this country and made this country the greatest country. And if we want to make America great again, we have to welcome the immigrants and the refugees. This is how we keep this country thriving and prosperous. We keep this country strong, harmonious, when we accept others, when we open our hearts. America became greater and greater through tolerance, through understanding, through welcoming others, through helping others. And this is how we should maintain America. We keep America strong. We want God to watch over America. God, the Almighty God. And if God watches over a country, that country is safe and protected. You don't have to worry. You don't have to spend billions of dollars on weapons. And God says, if you take care of people, I am going to watch over you. If you are going to take care of those who are marginalized and forgotten and abandoned, I am going to take care of your family. I'm going to protect you. This is how we keep this country strong. My friends, on another note, since this is an interfaith event, the Muslims must reach out to others, to non-Muslims, to the Christians, to the Jews, to the Buddhists, to the Hindus, to every religious creed. We need this harmony. We need this understanding. We need this brotherhood. This is not a luxury. This is a necessity today. We need to speak to each other. We need to discover each other. There is so much beauty we have and we share, but we don't know about it. We don't know about that. Let's listen to each other. Let's welcome each other. One of the beautiful things I found in this country when I came as an immigrant in 1994, the most beautiful gift I received when I reached this country is interfaith activities and interfaith sessions. I found so much goodness in that, so much love. I discovered that there are others who are just like you, who carry the same message, the same heart, the same feeling of compassion, of mercy, of justice, of peace. But then you have to reach out to them. This is how we keep our society harmonious. I said this sentence, I said it in Rutgers, but not this campus, the other one. I think 2 or 3 months ago. And I will repeat it here. I live in Los Angeles. In my neighborhood and in my street, I love my street. And when I go to the Middle East, I tell them I love my street in Los Angeles. Not because of the palm trees. We have some palm trees, beautiful palm trees. But this is not the only reason. The reason why I love my neighborhood, I truly love and I'm attached to it, is because every religion has a representation in this street. We have a Jewish family, we have a Catholic family, we have a Christian family, we have a Chinese Buddhist family, we have a Shia family, and we have a Sunni family in this street. And we work together. We watch each other's homes when they are absent. We greet each other, we exchange gifts. When we have celebrations, we visit each other, we say hi to each other, and we respect each other. And this is the beauty of America. We should maintain this. We should cherish this. We should be proud of this. The second point, where I conclude. The second point, which we the Muslims should observe in this country, is the Muslim unity. The Shi'i-Sunni understanding, the Shi'i-Sunni unity. We should not allow the division of the Middle East, the politics of the Middle East, the rulers of the Middle East, the warmongers to divide us further. Yes, we have differences. I myself have written about these differences. I have written books. I've given lectures. And I am very proud of my Shi'ism, very proud. But at the same time, I am very proud about Islamic unity. I am very proud that I am able to reach to my Sunni brothers and sisters and have dialogue with them and have a friendship with them. We must reach out to each other. Sectarianism is dangerous. If you want to know an example of sectarianism and what it does, look at Iraq, look at Syria, look at Yemen, look at Libya, look at Pakistan, where we have target killings. We don't want this to happen here. We are educated people here. We are responsible here. We carry a message. Muslims in America have a message, and that message is the message of unity and understanding and respect. Intellectual diversity is very much needed because we benefit from each other. Some people say, why didn't God create humanity following one religion, one creed, one madhab, one school of thought? No, God says, I'm not going to do that. I want you to be diverse in your opinions, in your intelligence, in your thinking, in your schools, in your choices, so you can compete with each other. You can learn. You can learn from each other. Imagine if all of us are Catholic, all of us are Sufis, all of us are Shi'is or Sunnis. There would not be a reason for us to learn. There is no more learning. But when you are different, you're going to learn about your own tradition and other people's tradition. And that is going to enrich your brain, enrich your soul. So we need the intellectual, scholarly diversity. We need it. It's a source of enrichment for us. But we don't want division. We need dialogue, but we don't need diatribe. Let's respect each other. Let's always be together. Let's visit each other. Let's teach the new generation, the educated generation in America who are proud of being Muslims. Let's encourage them to speak to each other. And let's have intermarriages too. One of the best ways that brings hearts together is when you fall in love with someone else. When you love someone else, you try to respect them. You try to be with them. You try to work together with them. May God bless you all. May we see the day that we have Americans for peace. Americans for peace. Keep this country prosperous. God says in the Quran, God says in chapter 57, I created the humanity, I created mankind for one reason, for only one reason. The purpose why we are here is one. لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ بِالْقِسْطِ لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ بِالْقِسْطِ. So mankind live up to justice and peace. Adhere to justice and peace. This is our mission. So if you happen to leave this room and the friends are still outside, greet them, please. Say hello to them. We are brothers and sisters. Yes, we differ, but we don't fight. We have disagreements. It's beautiful to have disagreements, but it is not beautiful to fight with each other. May Allah bless you all. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Yes.